GamingFreak.com. Hello and welcome back to another Dust 514 Spotlight. So today we've got another spotlight in the background of the prototype Commando. On this fitting I've got 3 complex repairers. I've got the CRW04 scrambler rifle. I've got the 6-kin combat rifle, assault combat rifle, and I've got I think an enhanced or a complex shield extender and a nanohive or nanohives. So here you can see we just got up to a point and then decided to not put down any uplinks because we didn't want other people spawning up high, and we just wanted to harass them, the enemy, before they even got to the point. So that's what's going on in the background. But in the meantime, there are some confirmed stats from the devs for upgrade hotfix Charlie. For example, the assault drop suits are getting generally increased power grid and CPU, which is going to be very nice, and also new bonuses, which are looking pretty cool. The Galente prototype assault getting probably the biggest increase of 80 CPU and 10 power grid, which is quite a significant change. That should be interesting to see. And also the Sentinel drop suits getting a reduction in CPU and power grid, like quite significant as well. So they'll actually become important. And again, you know, Scout EWAR as well is getting a change. So the Amar Scout is going to have a racial bonus to precision instead of stamina bonus. Oh, it will keep its stamina bonus, which I'm very happy about because I spec that to level 5, so that's pretty cool. And then the Kaldari Scout radius 10%. I'm not sure if that's up or down, but I think it's up, which is pretty cool. And then profile though -3%, and then the Galente Scout getting a precision of -2. Bonus, I think, and a profile of -3. So that's quite interesting. Minmatar Scout seems to be staying the same, so feel sorry for those guys. Proposed war points from orbital to get orbital bombardments is going up, I think, to 5,000 instead of 2.5, which is quite a significant change. But yeah, and then but the proposed loyalty point rewards are 3 times what they are now. So for a kill, I assume you'd get 150. They removed the extra sidearm slot from the Imperial Commando AK-0, and the Balax modified Assault CK-0 has been updated as well. I have footage of the Imperial Commando AK-0 with the SMG using a sidearm slot, and I can tell you that it's really not a benefit to have it, in my opinion. If anything, from playing many games with it, it's actually more annoying with the current mechanics for switching weapons to have 3 weapons, because you might want to switch back to, like in this video you'll see I switched to and from the anti-shield scrambler rifle to the anti-armor combat rifle very quickly, sometimes to do different things. And with having a sidearm slot, it's just annoying to do that in the current game mechanics. So yeah, and so that's not really a massive game changer for that. If anything, it's better. in my opinion, but I'll show the fitting of that and also some footage of that later, as I promised some people I would. Recall time on dropships, LAVs and HAVs has gone up for Dropships, it was 5 seconds, it's now 15. LAVs is going up from 5 to 10, and HAV 5 to 15. And shields on dropships have been on Caldari have been increased by 500. So yeah, just some interesting things. I'm already quite scared of pythons, generally, but then I do run like fat heavy suits a lot, so like the commandos. So maybe that'll be why. But now they've got increased shields. It'll be interesting to see swarm launcher changes and stuff like that. So there's also, for the assault drop suits, the Amar, Caldari, Galente and Minmatar all getting increased HP for the assault drop suits. So this will be interesting because I'll leave links in the description below to the Google Docs document, but you guys can check it out, and it seems pretty interesting. It's quite a nice change to the proposed armors and shields, so it'll be interesting if assault suits get used again. So then there's some changes to swarm launchers, where they're all going to have 4 missiles. Now that's quite a big change from all the way up, but the damage is changing, which means this is a good change in my opinion, because there's a certain amount of damage that needs to take place for shields to stop recharging, for example, on dropships, which has been an issue in the past with each individual missile hitting. So now with that, the damage per missile has gone up, but the number of missiles has gone down. So that should make a significant difference there to the anti-vehicle element of it. So yeah, and the ammo is also going up as well, which is nice. Nova Knife damage is going up for the advanced levels, and Power Grid is also going down, which is interesting. I have not used them, so maybe I should start checking those out. Yeah, and then you've got quite a few changes coming as well to HMGs. A bit of increased range, but increased heat build-up to your standard kind of HMGs. Burst HMGs are getting considerably more heat build-up, but the damage is actually going down, so that'll be interesting. But the fire interval is also dropping, so it'll be interesting to see that as well. And the Scrambler rifle, Assault Scrambler rifle, is getting an increased heat build-up as well, but I can't say that'll really make a massive difference if the assaults are using it. So also Sentinels, -5% fitting bonus per level to heavy weapons. Now that'll make it more interesting with the whole reduction in power grid and CPU. And also assaults, -5% fitting bonus per level to grenades. So that'll also be a very interesting thing. Just on the footage here, you see I'm trying to melee the guy. I must say that meleeing or however you want to say it, in Destiny is really, really good and fluid. But when you look at the way it's done in Dust, it can really learn a lot from Destiny on that. And if you want to check out my Destiny videos, apologies because I've had trouble uploading some of them because of Brothers and Sons copywriting, even though it's not owned or nothing is owned by them in the game. So anyway, that's a bit off topic, but anyway, and there's some nice changes coming to turrets and installations with increased damage on small blasters. You know, a lot of stuff like the dispersion is being changed. All this stuff, it'll be in the link in the description below. There's quite a few module changes. So Kincats having their power grid reduced, which is nice. Code breakers also having power grid reductions. Damage modifiers, proposed damage modifier, prototype going to 8% now, advanced at 6 and standard at 4, which is actually a very nice change. I think that's a good thing. It'll lead to a bit more variety in fittings, which will be nice for a change. There'll still be flavors or fits of the month, but that'll be annoying. There's you know, it's always annoying, I guess. Reactive plates, the proposed repair rate is going up, which is really nice for some of my fits, because that's going to mean you know, considerably more rep rates, so that's nice. I'll have to do some more fitting videos then, I guess, once these changes hit. You know, maybe crack out the assault again and the logi and have a look at those again. But yeah, it's looking interesting for Charlie. The only thing I would say though that's a shame is the fact that there's a real lack of new maps, new content, you know, stuff like that. So that's the biggest shame. Installations are getting repair rates, you know, reduced range or changed range depending on if it's manned or AI, and a lot more armor and shield. So there's a lot of interesting changes, coming in Hotfix Charlie, and it'll be interesting to see where it goes. So yeah, what do you guys think about these changes? Do you think there should be larger changes, or do you prefer these smaller tweaks to the game, fixing the bugs, balancing everything, making sure it works? I'm assuming they're doing that prior to Legion actually coming out, so that Legion is balanced right from the get-go, and then they can start adding in things and balancing just those things. But do you guys think that's the case? That's what I'm assuming it is, but you never know. So that was a fun game to play. I'm loving the Commando suits right now. I'm hating all the, you know, playing the same people again and again and again. It is getting really annoying, especially when you're just like a group of 3 or 2 and you're against the same full squad again and again. It's a bit annoying, but I guess what do you expect when the numbers of people playing are so low? Anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. I do have the fitting and the gameplay of the Imperial Commando AK-0 coming out soon, TM. So look forward to that. Thanks guys. Bye!